Money roll, yeah, I'm looking at the bank statements, I do not want to jail, yeah, nuts with my gang, you be just a stain, copper on my chain.
What's going on, guys? Hope you guys are having a great day as usual. So for this video, I'm switching it up a little bit. I'm going to be doing a reaction to a scene from The Quiet Place, a movie that came out earlier this year. Now guys, if you haven't seen this movie, go out and see it because it's an amazing movie. Really well done and pretty much just great performances throughout the movie. Really tense movie. You'll enjoy it. So go out and see the movie. There are going to be spoilers ahead, so that's my final warning. If you choose to watch past this moment, there are spoilers. So this movie was directed by John Krasinski. He also stars in the movie with Emily Blunt. They're a couple, and the funny thing is they're a couple in real life, so I think it added a little bit of authenticity to their relationship, and you could see their real life relationship echoes their relationship in this movie, so it's really cool. It adds that little bit of realism to the movie. So let's jump into the clip, have a little discussion about the movie in general after, and yeah, let's see what it's about. Let's go! Oh shit, her water broke. This movie does a really good job building up the tension. I think at this part she's also alone. Oh man. The way they built up the tension with that rusty nail throughout the whole movie, amazingly done. You were waiting for someone to step on it. Oh man. How could you leave your pregnant wife alone like in a situation like that, man? Woo! Holy shit. She's like going through birth, like she's in labor at the same time, you know? This movie's fucking crazy. Emily Blunt, a great performance as usual. Oh man. Tension in this scene is fucking incredible. Oh shit. design of the alien is really cool, and this is the first time in the movie you really get to see it. Gotta toughen up, kid. Yeah, it would be scary though, for real. You gotta do that for your moms, man. Holy shit. This movie is fucking amazing. Hell yeah. Come on, girl, you should have been there for your mom. Oh man, to see that would break your heart. It would literally break your heart. Jeez, what a tense scene. Wow, guys, what an amazing movie. What a tense movie, man. Let's have a little discussion. Wow, guys, what a great scene. What a great movie in general. Like I said, if you haven't seen it and you're at this point, go out and see it. Even if you saw this scene, you have to see the whole movie and you have to put this scene in the context of the whole movie. So go out and see it. But like I said, the performances in this movie, apparently Emily Blunt did this whole bathroom scene in one take. Like, one take, man. Like, Jesus Christ. The level of acting throughout this movie is just phenomenal. So I give her props for that. John Krasinski, the way he directed it. And like I said, that rusty nail just brings so much tension throughout the whole scene, because there's a lot of moments where the family's going up and down the stairs in critical moments, you know what I mean, like when they're being hunted. So you're always just waiting and watching who's gonna step on the nail, who's gonna scream out in pain, you know what I mean. And there are a lot more scenes further on in the movie that include that rusty nail. So it's just, John Krasinski did such a good way of building up the tension, not showing the aliens too much, just giving us a little glimpse into how they look and how they hunt and stuff like that. So just being able to not know everything about the alien, you know what I mean, that also brings up the tension in the movie. So I feel like this movie is really well done for a first-time director in John Krasinski. If you didn't know, he's Jim from The Office, the American version. I love that show. So it's different to see him in a horror-esque mystery / tension movie when he's usually like a comedian. But man, the performances in this movie, great. So guys, the story in this movie is really well done as well. It's pretty much a family that's isolated on a farm trying to deal with the invasion of these alien species that pretty much hunt primarily on sound. That's pretty much all we know about this group of aliens that is invading the Earth at this point in time throughout this movie. They don't really give us too much information about the aliens, which is good, right? They just focus pretty much on the family and what that family needs to do to survive and kind of live through the invasion. Live by being just quiet, you know? They're showing you that aspect of it. They're not really showing you it from the aliens' perspective or what the aliens want or anything to do with the aliens, which I like, because that builds, like I said, when you don't know anything about the alien, or we know very few things about the alien, it kind of builds that tension. It allows us to, our brains to imagine what else they could be doing. So it's pretty much up to you what you want to think of the aliens, which is cool. John Krasinski should get a lot of respect for this movie. It's his first directorial debut, so I feel like he should get a lot of respect for this movie because it's really well done. Although I feel like this movie echoes a lot of Signs. Signs, the movie created by M. Night Shyamalan during the mid-2000s or the late 2000s. Like, there's a lot of comparisons you could really have this movie compared to that movie. I'm surprised no one even brought that up ever, because it's kind of like almost the same thing, you know? But really well done. Performances were great. A lot of cool scenes. Cool design of the aliens. I really like that. I really like the aliens, how they open up their head and they have to listen to sound specifically to know where to pinpoint or target. You know, so I really appreciated that. Just overall a good new movie that's not a sequel, a reboot, a remake, a continuation of a franchise. Just a new kind of movie that stands on its own. And I hope this is just a standalone movie. I hope they don't really make it into a franchise, because not everything that is successful at the box office has to be a franchise. So that's where I'll leave it at. If you guys haven't seen this movie but you've still seen this scene, still go out and watch this movie. It's a great movie to watch with friends. And if you want to kill like 2 hours, go watch this movie. The only thing I would suggest is you got to be in a quiet place. No pun intended, but you got to be in a place where there's no sound, because that really affects the movie. You will be distracted if there is a lot of sound in the background. So let me know what you guys thought in the comment section. But like always, guys, take care of yourself. Stay safe, because it is a crazy world and there are a lot of crazy people. But most importantly, guys, peace.